From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
Car tips and weddings. Hello, I'm Yonathan Oyegoke, and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Mayra, Preciado. Keeping your car in top shape requires some maintenance work. Erick Lopez tells us more.
People are on busy time schedules every day, whether it be driving to school, driving to make deliveries, or driving to make errands. Most people just drive to get from point A to point B. But how safe are you behind the wheel of your car? Do you know exactly what's under the hood? We're here in Pomona, California, talking to Jose, a professional mechanic, who's going to give us some tips on how to take care of your car.
The best way for a car to keep running like new is maintaining it. Changing the spark plugs, checking the oil, checking the air in the tires. This is all very important because you can avoid wasting a lot of gas. It's recommended that you check the air in the tires at least once a month. Checking the water is also a good thing, and once again, checking the oil. The best time to change the oil on your car is every 3,000 miles, or every 3 months.
What are the early signs of a car beginning to have problems?
Well, there are many symptoms, such as noises in the engine, noises on brakes, when there are oil leaks, and one important sign is when the check engine light is on. Some advice I'd like to give those who don't know a lot about cars are to check the oil every week, check the water, check the tires every month, because if the tires are too low, more gas will be wasted. If you hear a noise in the motor or brakes, it's important to take the car to a specialist because it prevents the engine from damaging.
For Local Matters, I'm Erick Lopez.
Kristen Angon helps us find out some budget tips for weddings.
The wedding industry is increasingly growing. There's over $72 billion spent on weddings every year in the United States.
You can have a beautiful wedding, affordable wedding, if you alter it a little bit. Rather than having, I want it to be in a castle style, all these flowers, tone it down a bit. You can have the same effect. Instead of the castle style, choose a reception area that has, a beautiful view or something outdoors. Rather than having, 50 or 60 roses. Have 20 roses and choose other flowers in between to make it look fuller, and you save that way. I do believe a good photographer is important. Spend a little bit more on the photographer. Today it's hard because of all the reality shows that are out. It puts sometimes false images on brides. When you're planning anything in your life, you should always plan a budget, write everything down. I always like to use the ladder effect, and that is place the bride and groom at the top, budget for what you want, and then work your way down for your bridesmaids, what your moms are going to wear, your accessories. I think if you write everything down, everything that you want for your wedding, and then put a certain price on it and try not to exceed it, that's a good idea.
It is possible to still have that wedding of your dreams and make it affordable. For Local Matters, I'm Kristen Angon.
Well, that's all we have for now. I'm Yonathan Oyegoke.
And I'm Mayra Preciado. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.
CSUSB ranked #1 among the 23 CSU campuses in first to second year retention of African American students and ranked #3 in the retention of Latino students. Freshman enrollment has doubled since 2002, and because of a record $112 million in financial support, nearly 60% of full-time undergraduate students had their fees entirely paid.
Introducing the Charter Telephone Worldwide 250 calling plan. Talk to friends in London.
Hello.
Touch base with family in Mexico.
Bueno.
Catch up with your nephews in France.
Hello.
Or say hi to Japan.
Moshi.
With Charter's Worldwide 250 calling plan, you get 250 international minutes to over 200 worldwide destinations for one low monthly price.
Call today, 1-877-SAVE, 188.